We got the vibe, fun and friendly all the time. Draft and play and feel the rise. Magic moments in our eyes.
Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic here, back doing a best of 3 Aetherdrift draft. Alright, Boommobile, 4 mana 5/5. When it enters, add 4 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. And you can exhaust that, deals X damage to any target. Oh, that's a cool card. You need to put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's like some removal. Yeah, that's great. Really good. Especially since it automatically, replaces itself. That's awesome. Alright, Canyon Vaulter, I've seen this. So Ether Siphon, played it unsuccessfully, but I still think it seems like a fine card. Carrying Cruiser, I think this card's good. I mean, a Gravedigger effect and decent body. Boosted Sloop, 3 mana, 3/3 menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. I like these passive abilities on the vehicles where you don't even need to crew it for it to do something to affect the board. That seems good to me. Pretty good. I like these Surveyors. You can see what Burner Rocket does, but all right, Road Rage. X damage to target creature or planeswalker. X is 2 plus the number of mounts and vehicles you control. So at least 2 plus more seems good. Nesting Bot in here, perfectly playable. Good card. Kalorna Coral Tyrant, a 2 mana 0/8. Not exactly sure on that one. Broodheart Engine, 2 mana, Surveils 1, and then you can sack it, return a creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow, that's a great card. Spin Out, we saw one already. More removal. I think we'll just stick with mono red for now until we figure out what we need. Whenever you discard one or more cards, this creature deals that much damage to each opponent. That's a cool card. I want to build a cycle deck really bad. That looks fun. But yeah, Road Rage seems pretty good to me. Okay, what's this? Glory Hearth Links. 2 mana, 2/3 lifelink. That's good. Whenever it attacks while saddled, search your library for basic planes, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Oh, that's a cool card. Crash and Burn. This is 4 mana instant. Blow up a vehicle or 6 damage to a creature or planeswalker. That's not bad. I could just take it. 4 mana is a little bit clunky, but 6 damage I feel like deals with most things. Certainly cheaper than 5 mana for neg6, like the black removal spell. So, and it can just randomly, blow up vehicles is pretty sweet too. This is Fang Druid Summoner. 4 mana, 2/4 reach. Enter, search for a creature card with no abilities, reveal it, put it in your hand. Sure, I mean, cards that give you extra cards are going to be good. But yeah, I feel good cutting red for now. Taking up that mean on the surface, it looks like a perfectly acceptable removal spell to me. For red, Pedal to the Metal, so that's a combat trick that buffs. 2 mana, 3/2, start your engine, sack a creature, surveil. You can only activate it once a turn. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create it. That's a good card, actually. I like that. Just make some zombies. That's cool. Could just take Spin Out here. I guess get some more removal. I feel like, I could go for splashing that. That's quite the splash, though, especially when you're running a double red. Whereas at least if I take Spin Out, I get a, probably a pretty premium removal spell that also goes with 2 color a little bit easier than trying to make a 3 color splash thing work. Yeah, I feel fine with that. Otherwise, Affinity for Artifacts decks, I think, are, blue-white or blue-red. So now we have Prowlcatcher Specialist, 2 mana, 2/1 haste, and it can become a 4/2. So, not bad. In black, we have Maximum Overdrive or Deathless Pilot. I'm not 100% sure my second color is black yet, so I could just take the Specialist. Galleon Strike seems okay. Oh, that's a cool card. That's a 3 mana 2/2, but that exhaust ability is kind of good. Comes a 3/3 and spit out a creature. Not bad. I don't think this Specialist is particularly good, but I think we'll take it. Just continue cut red for now. Kickoff Celebration. Start your engines. When it enters, discard, draw 2. Not bad. Sack it, creatures. Okay. I mean, not great, but it's a way to start your engines, I guess. Mutant Surveyor, we could continue deeper down the Black Path, or Burner Rocket. So it's, I kind of like this because it's a combat trick that's also a vehicle. I don't know how good it is yet, but we could try it. I mean, it's not amazing. I wish it had Trample itself. I think I'll just take it. Like I said, continue to cut red for now. Ooh, what's this Thrill Seeker do? 2 mana, 2/3. When it enters, deals 1 damage to your opponent, gain 1 life, and then it has Death Touch and Haste with max speed. That's pretty good. Can't complain about this. So I was not looking at the coolest aspect of this card, besides the fact that it's good for aggro, but each player losing 2 life actually ups your engine count, so that is pretty good. But I think we'll take the Thrill Seeker. Probably have enough incentive to try and make black-red work. Ooh, I like this Raider a lot. This is a good card. Comes in, lets you look at your opponent's hand, potentially just get a card out of it, and then also can be a 3/2 menace, and it starts your engines. This is a good uncommon. It's a good card. Maybe I was overvaluing Ether Jacket. I really think this card looks good on the surface. Lets you up your engine count easily because it's got evasion. It's got vigilance, so you can still attack and then use its ability. And it blows up artifacts, of which there's a lot played. But maybe, maybe it's not good enough. Not sure. All right, we can take Surveyor now, or I could take Swiftwater Cliffs if I'm going to assume I can potentially splash blue. But no, let's take the Surveyor. I think it very playable card. Wow, pick 10 spin out. So is this card just not good, or is black open, or what's going on? I think this Oil Gorger is actually perfectly acceptable, or I could take the Raceway as a means to start your engine. I mean, that is a pretty good effect. I'm going to take Oil Gorger. The main reason is because I've got some color intensity already, and this is evasion, which is kind of hard to come by in black and red, I feel like, for the most part. Now I'll take Rugged Highlands. I guess we could splash green potentially now. White seems pretty wide open. All right, Deathless Pilot. Perfectly fine. Playable card there. Not amazing, but comes back. Ooh, Chandra Spark Hunter. 4 mana, 4 loyalty. Beginning combat on your turn. Choose up to 1 target vehicle you control. 10 turn becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. You can sack an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. And you can create a 3/2 vehicle. And you create an emblem whenever an artifact you control enters, deals 3 damage to any target. It's pretty sweet. +2, you can get this going pretty quick, actually. Yeah, it's a cool card. Ooh, Apocalypse Runner. 4 mana, 6/5, crew 3, target creature control, power 2 or less, gains lifelink until in turn, can't be blocked. All right, that's a sweet card too. Maybe we get Gravestalker, Artillerist, maybe Apocalypse Runner back. But yeah, how many vehicles do we already have? We've got 2. This is a vehicle set. I'm sure we can find more. All right, so another chance to get Apocalypse Runner, which, to be honest, only seems okay for an uncommon. I mean, it still has a crew for 3. It's only a 6/5. It doesn't have Trample. It doesn't have Death Touch. It doesn't have Menace. It does have a tap ability. It's not like a busted tap ability, though. Kind of feel like just taking another spin out. This lets you get lands and maybe use an exhaust, but I mean, getting a land is actually pretty good. But we'll take spin out. I mean, pretty light on creatures currently, but hopefully we can figure that situation out. So could take Fuel the Flames. Probably a fine card to have. It cycles at worst. Yeah. I mean, doesn't kill that. Sometimes kills that. Does kill that, but that comes back. Doesn't kill that. Doesn't kill a lot of our things. Maybe that's worth it. There's a lot of pilots in this set. And like I said, it cycles, so. And we're playing best of 3, so we don't even have to main deck it. So another specialist, Deathless Pilot. We could take the runner now. Probably want. We wheeled this last time. Maybe we just take the specialist because of the exhaust ability and it's got haste. I assume we're going to have to play pretty aggro, which is not optimal for this format because it's a pretty slow format, but Goblin Surveyor. So I'd rather have the red than the black typically, but this just has trample. This inflatable is probably better. Or we could just finally take a pedal to the metal, but we have so much removal, we don't need that. So yeah, it's surveyor choices. Maybe we'll just diversify, try the red one out. I mean, this is much better with pedal to the metal. That's true. Maybe better because it's aggressive cost. Ooh, what do you do? 4 mana, 4/5, start your engines. Whenever you attack, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that helps with start your engine. That's sweet. Max speed of a source you control would deal damage to an opponent. Wow, it deals that much damage +1. That's great. Take that. Sky Crash is an easy Mandekable card in this format. Risky Shortcut I would totally play. Don't need Ancient Vendetta. Though it is cool that it takes it out of their hand without replacing it. So we can take Siphon Fuel. It's playable removal. Like, this is the one I was talking about earlier. I think Crash and Burn is better. 1 whole mana cheaper. You do gain life with this one, though, but whatever. Take it. As if we didn't have enough removal. Hellish Sideswipe. Well, maybe take some more removal. That's a cool card. You get artifacts out of it. But we'll take the Sideswipe. It's an uncommon for a reason. It's good with, like, Deathless Pilot. We'll see. All right, we got Apocalypse Runner back. Got the other one back. We'll take it. I don't think we're needing them, but all right. Surveyor versus. I think we just let's not get too many vehicles because we need actual creatures to crew them. So we already have a deck. Good spot to be. We have more removal than I think I've ever had. I'm going to take the pilot over the second Apocalypse Runner, despite this being uncommon. All right, I mean, we're wheeling on color stuff that's playable, but I presume I probably don't want 3 cards that require mana. How many zombies do I have? 2? All right, what's this do? Buff your zombies. Target creature card in your graveyard gains Embalm. Well, I mean, it's pretty good. Tap ability, it's a little clunky. Anything else in here that's worthy? Yeah, I think we just slam a Lightning Strike. Continue just plucking up removal. I mean, if this deals a deface, I think you got to take it. How many creatures do I have now? 12? Well, I'm going to need more than that. But we'll figure it out. All right, another Gestalt Raider. I like it. It's an uncommon for a reason. Grim Bauble would totally be playable as well. It's very good with Hellish Sideswipe. I'd take another Crash and Burn, but we're going to take the Raider. We're not discarding. We don't have a lot of cycle for that, so don't need it, but Raider's going to be good. Ooh, what do you do? Did we get the land? Yeah, I guess technically we have a land to fix this. Okay, well. You can take the Hunger Tyrant. You can take Wicker Folk. With all the removal, we probably wouldn't mind having a 7-power creature. I mean, I feel like if you smash in with Kellic Scion, you're looking pretty good. Give it a try, at the very least. Wow, Loot Pathfinder, Double Strike, Vigilance, Haste. And then a bunch of abilities that are all amazing. Wow, that's a cool card. All right, what's the Spike Spitter do? 4 mana, 3/4, reach, start your engines, beginning of your upkeep. Oh, that's a sweet card. Get free cards out of it. Could take another spin out, 4 spin outs, huh? I'm at 14 creatures now. I mean, this is good, but I think I'm gonna take. Do I just take 4 spin outs? Is it not good enough? Is that why no one's picking it? It feels pretty good to me. I'm gonna take it. We'll see. If we end up with too much removal, then I made a mistake. But if I don't, I'm certainly happy to have it all. Don't need another Surveyor. Don't need the Locust Spray. Could take another Crash and Burn. Could take the Gilded Goda, I guess. Could take Bloodfell Caves. Kind of a free fixing. I mean, we already have to make cuts, so we probably just take the Bloodfell Caves. Free fixing for the deck. I really wouldn't mind having the Raceway. But, you know, we've got some double color stuff. It's probably wise to try and make our mana base better. Less mulliganing. Very much doubt we'd need Ancient Vendetta, but I think I'm actually going to take it because I guess sideboard. Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe. All right, Gravestalker, we could take it. Could take the Raceway now. We probably take the Gravestalker. Paying a reduced cost for this seems good. It's probably not the right archetype for it. And Raceway is pretty good. All right, I'm going to take the Raceway now. All right, I can take Fourth Surveyor. Don't need Overdrive. Don't need Tortoise. This is way too many Surveyors. Maybe I just take the shortcut because it's a way to trigger. I'm going to take the Night Market. It's just going to help make more hands keepable, as well as it has cycling, so it's good late game. Dismal Backwater, Maximum Overdrive. Probably don't need it, but we'll take it just in case. Quite the deck, huh? All right, another Siphon Field. There's no way. There's no way we're playing all of this removal. Kind of shocked we got this much removal. I mean, we don't need Burner Rocket either. Don't need that. I'm just blown away by the quantity of removal we have. All right, 4 Surveyors is probably too much, but you know, it's got Maximum Overdrive. It's not bad. Did we get enough cheap creatures is the question, and I'm a little worried we didn't, but we'll take a look. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. There. So I basically cannot cut any of our cheap creatures. All right, I've accepted that. That's fine. Keeping the specialists, keeping the pilots. I think we can probably cut the Burner Rocket, just because I have to find cuts here. I'm going to play 17 lands with the Raceway. Cannot cut any creatures. Might just be off the runner plan. I mean, making our stuff unblockable is not bad, but we just don't have space. We have too much removal. It is good with Chandra. That's true. How many vehicles do we have? We only have 3? How is that possible? Oh, it's because I already cut one. Well, maybe I'll cut one for now. I feel like we're not going to be able to play them, but Chandra is still amazing. How many artifacts do we have? We have 2 artifacts in this deck? How is that possible? That's crazy. Wow. So Chandra's not looking so hot here. I mean, you get an emblem, so then you're just spitting out and dealing 3. Yeah, that's still insane. It's a make your own lightning bolt every turn. Yeah. And it just, yeah, it's certainly good enough, even without the full use of the passive ability, and we're definitely playing Boommobile. I just don't think that we have space for this Apocalypse Runner, despite it. I kind of want to try it out, but all right, Fuel the Flames is going to have to be a sideboard card, especially now that it kills a lot of our things. I think we are off the risky shortcut. I don't want to be, but it's just kind of where we're at. And like I said, I cannot, in good conscience, cut creatures here, so let's cut the runner. Just got a boatload of removal. A ridiculous amount of removal. So we probably cut the Siphon Fuels, keep the Crash and Burns, keep the 4 spin-outs. It's just shocking amount of removal. Because even with that, we've got Sideswipe, Road Rage, Strike, 4 spin-outs, Boommobile. And it deals it to any target too. Wow. Crash and Burn, yeah. Boatload of removal. I still have to make 2 more cuts. I don't even know what we can cut at this point. We've got too much. Yeah. I think we're going to have to cut removal. I'm just going to take a look here. I'm just going to take a look at all of it and decide. Probably I'm thinking Crash and Burn just because it's the most expensive. And I guess we're trying to be aggressive. Yeah. This too. So we have to cut 2 of these because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right. So I guess Crash and Burn and Sideswipe versus Road Rage. We don't have that many vehicles, so this is legitimately a 1 mana 2 damage, whereas Sideswipe we have to sack something, but we can also draw a card. Yeah, we probably cut the Road Rage. God, that seems so wrong. But I don't want to cut creatures. 4 Surveyors is too many. But I don't want to go less than 15. I feel like that's not a good idea. we've definitely got the start your engine aspect going here. All right, well, this is a tough format. I'm really struggling to put together something I'm thrilled with, because like I have all the removal in the world. My creatures aren't bad. Why do I not love this deck? I don't know, but I don't love it. Even with all this start your engine nonsense going on. All right, well, this is what we got. This is how we're running it. Way more black than red, but we need both early. So I think I'm going to agree with it's basically a 9-9 split, which is fine. I guess we don't need the start your engine aspect of Ishkar Raceway, but the discard a card, draw a card aspect is pretty good. Being able to rummage, offset some flood. Surveyors help offset flood as well. All right, this is it. Run it like this, see you round 1. All right, well, we've got to get you go specialist into surveyor, get those engines started, and then we get to exhaust. So we'll start with the caves. Opponent mulligans, that helps. Need all the help we can get. Mulligan to 5. Well, geez. If we lose now, we're in big trouble. If they play something, I might start with the pilot, because this can at least exhaust and get bigger. All right. Well, that's something. I forget. I've played against this already. That's a good card. So, yeah, we'll start with the pilot here. Ooh, that's a good one. 2 cards left. That's good. I have a feeling they do not want to attack with Curse Rider, so. Really? Okay. That seems insane to me, but okay. Yeah. We'll get that one. Chandra, nice. All right, let's get the Surveyor. So next turn we can get the Chandra train going here. Can discard something. Can trade here too. No problem. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Jeez, 5-hole damage. It's pretty good. All right. So I think the play now is the specialist. And then we'll get in for 4 here. And leave up lightning strike. And a cruise for 1 too. Gosh, that's so good. Okay, so we can strike now before they get the full Haunted Hellride bonus. So, and the Javelineer bonus. So let's just kill Haunted Hellride, I think. I mean, they do have to activate Hellride. So maybe we just kill the Javelineer. Yeah, maybe that makes more sense. All right. Thopterus is awesome. All right. So I could do Chandra. And make a vehicle. Can also do, yeah. Can make a vehicle and attack with it and leave my other dudes back, but it doesn't leave me with a great block. Leaving up spin out here is not great either, but it could be the best option. All right, we're gonna play Chandra and make a vehicle and pass. Not gonna tag with it, pass. That's a good card. It's a rare too. It's a great card. They can't kill Chandra yet, so I guess that's good. This is okay. Really? All right, well, that's a little crazy. All right, so obviously we're gonna accrue. That's gonna block the Hell Ride. So I'd rather keep the Surveyor alive. Yeah. So that'll block the Thopterist. Trade there. Okay. So now we can discard. Nice. So can do this, and then this gives me max speed. Okay, we're gonna go for that. Neither block or we get max speed. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I could have inflated there. Sure. Chandra's still alive. That's the good news. And I can kill the merfolk, which I'm going to do before they can inflate it. All right, so we can actually go to 7 lands, spin out, plus get Deathless Pilot back. So we're going to do that. Spin out before they have a chance to exhaust this dude, which I don't love, but we got a lot of removal in this deck, so we're okay. And then we'll use the pilot ability here. It's a good rip. We're still okay though. Attacking me now? Nope. Chandra doing her job. Soaking up damage. It's gonna have Death Touch and Haste. That's pretty good. Well, now we'll just make a vehicle. And play the Thrill Seeker this. These dudes. And I feel like this puts them in a trickier spot here. They kind of have to trade with the Thrill Seeker, I feel like. No choice. No, they have a choice, but it's... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, that's not a good choice. That's a good choice. That's not a great choice, but they're in a tough spot, so I kind of get it. Well, I don't love our match here because we just basically had Chandra and barely beat. Basically, oops. Yeah, barely beat a Mulda 5, which is not a great sign. I think we'll just kill this to ensure lethality. I mean, I'm in such a commanding position that I probably don't need to do it like this, but that's okay. If they know we have an extra removal spell. Yeah, so barely beat a Mulda 5, where they're like making bad trades with our Deathless Pilot for their awesome card. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't love this. Is Road Rage looking better? I guess it kills... it doesn't kill that. It does kill this. Kills Winter, kills Javelineer, kills Thopter. That's only half of the card, but still. Kills Merfolk. Yeah, you know what? Maybe Road Rage is better than Sideswipe. Yeah, but Sideswipe's a tough one to cut. Could see it maybe being better than one of our spinouts. Hunger Tyrant's not looking great. Specialist is really not looking great. But you can exhaust it, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I don't love that. I guess I could cut a spin out for a Road Rage. It kind of makes sense. And actually, I guess Fuel the Flames does look pretty decent, doesn't it? Problem is, it kills my dudes too, but doesn't kill all my dudes. So that's probably a better pick. I'm gonna guess. I mean, they also mulled a 5, so I don't want to like go too crazy here, but okay, I'm gonna dump the Sideswipe. Sacking my thing to kill their little thing just doesn't make sense to me. But Fuel of Flames plus 3 spinouts, Road Rage, Lightning Strike, that Boommobile, it's a lot of removal still. So, all right. Hey, Night Market makes this a keep. Love it. We got 2 drops. We got 3 drops. We have to choose black, but love more hands being keepable. Good draw there. Oh, well, I'm still going to play the Pilot. Comes back. And then I still get to play Surveyor. Yeah, this is good. I'm hoping this Fuel the Flames does everything we need it to. Oh yeah, we're taking it. Oh yeah, we're taking it. For sure. Surveyor to get the engines going. Get in for 2. Doesn't really matter if Surveyor dies because we have 3 of them, but I guess I could see the argument to not do it. But no, we're just gonna slam a Specialist and get in there. Oh, sure. Makes sense. I do have Lightning Strike, though. Yeah, we probably do that. All right. Guess we strike the Surveyor. And I'm just gonna get him with the pilot here. I'm okay with this. Could have offered the Surveyor too, but I feel like it's an easy trade for them. And the Surveyor is actually good with some extra mana, so. All right, that's fine. 4 mana now, so play Far Fortune. And check with Surveyor, offer the trade. Fine if they want to. I mean, Surveyor out of the yard is still pretty good. And then we have max speed for the next hit. So they have 2 mana. Got it. They taking a turn off. All right, now Specialist doesn't get in as well, but that's okay. You know, with the pilot. Oh, I should have left up the spin out. That was my bad. Well, I still got a steal damage. I guess that worked out pretty good. Oh, and now I can use the Surveyor too. That's good too. All right, we'll play the Specialist. And then we have the exhaustibility. Sure. We got 2 cards left. Okay. Attacking. Got it. Okay. Surveyor. So I do have Feel the Flames. We'll do Far Fortune here. And then I'll attack with the pilot. All right. Sure. Yeah. So we can board wipe them pretty good here. Yeah, they got 1 card left in hand. We got a boatload. This is just perfect opportunity to use. Like, I could wait 1 more turn since they can't even use the Merfolk yet. But I have spin out as well. So I could just attack with the pilot and Far Fortune first, kind of see how they block. Yeah, because they don't have a realistic good block here. Guess we technically can attack with everything, huh? Yeah, that makes sense actually. Because they really don't have a great block here. And they don't have the second blue for Merfolk yet. Yeah, like this is not good for them. Even if they keep the Merfolk and say they're able to draw 4 cards. Oh, that's fine too. Yeah. All right. Well, let's spin this little baddie out. Okay. We still have a lot of action. Still got a lot. Uh-oh. No. They can't attack, right? Oh, they get my effect though. That's pretty good. What's the crew on? But they can crew it. Yeah, that's it's a little annoying. All right, let's do the Raider, I guess, and see what's in their hand. You get a Menace creature too. Archfiend. Yeah, I mean, they're a little closer than that than I like, but sure. No. Bummer. Once again, not a game I'm expecting to lose. Let's see. So I can cycle Feel the Flames. I'm super dead here, aren't I? I mean, basically, if I find removal for Engine, I get my Far Fortune back, but then I die to Archfiend, so we're just super dead. I'm going to cycle this and just look. I didn't want to tap my black mana, so that sucks. Guess we act like we have something and then lose. Bummer. Man, was not expecting to lose this one. Lost my own Far Fortune. That one hurts. Oh man, Boommobile would have been sweet. I mean, the funny thing is it still wouldn't have gotten me out of that situation, but still. I guess I cut the Road Rage again and keep the spin out. Man, this is tough. I could go to 14 creatures. I really think that's going to be a mistake, though. I need to have more threats. I need consistent threats, or I just can't beat my opponent. It's a tough format for me. I think it's the vehicle aspect that's making it hard, for sure. That's definitely making it tricky. Because it's just hard to have a good balance of removal and creatures and still throwing some vehicles in there. It's almost like you need your vehicles to be doing other stuff for you, whether it's removal or whatever. Oh, this is sweet. So I can do, well, the choices are probably Thrill Seeker first to get the engines going. That makes sense. And then I can do Specialist and attack with Thrill Seeker. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Guess they're mulliganing. That's good. It's helpful for us. Great. Can do the Raider and look at their hand. What do we got? Something, please. Good. Can get rid of that. And they have Haunted Hellrider. They're going to play Surveyor first. That's not a big deal. Although, yeah, I guess it's kind of a big deal. Because I can't get in there yet until I get spin out on mine. Oh man, that is a harsh miss. Oof. Yeah, I gotta cycle this. I gotta find a black mana. Darn. All right, I can handle that. Death Touch and untap it and get in for one. Gosh, that's so good. Such an excellent card. I can't block it. Don't want to take it. Quite the dilemma. Oof. Gosh, that's so painful. Yeah, all right. Bummer, but it's just the way the cookie's crumbling on that one. I hate it. I really hate this, but this is this is how it's going. I have to sacrifice one of my creatures to turn on max speed. Bummer. It's an easy trade with the Hell Rider, or the Hell Ride rather. I'm surprised, but that's fine. All right, got the mana, that's good. So we can do Chandra now. Let's say they kill Specialist. That's not great for us. I could do Spin Out. I don't love that. Let's just do the Raider. Get rid of a removal if they have it. Sarcophagus. All right. Well, that's beatable at least. Surveyor's pretty inflatable. They can still inflate it twice. Could double block it. That's not great either, though. So just trade here. All right. All right, Raceway. So I can play Surveyor, but then I can't do Spin Out. So I think we're probably just going to end up doing some spinning out. And try and outlast him somehow. All right. So we'll kill their Surveyor. What a bummer. Nice rip by them though. Jeez. What a sick rip in that time. Just an absolutely insane rip for them there. Yeah. Yeah, what a busted rip. Man, that sucks so bad. Yeah. It's like the absolute last thing we needed them to draw. What a bummer. Man, getting out aggroed by blue-black when they mulligan. Oof. Oof, that is so painful. Gosh, that's so painful. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that really hurts. Yeah, that's really painful. I'm pretty discouraged after this one. Pretty dang discouraged. All right, see you for round two. Okay, round two, we'll play first. No black mana. A bunch of black spells. Well, that one. This one will keep. And I think we're gonna ditch probably the Oil Gorger, I'm guessing. Well, better that than my Far Fortune, I guess. Cycle that. It's a tough one. Wow. Seems really good. Yeah. Guess it can block. Jeez. All right, so we do pilot. All right. Technically alive if they got nothing. All right, so super dead. Go to game 2. So probably saw enough X2s where we can bring in the Road Rage and the Fuel the Flames. Cut the side swipe again in one of the spin outs. And guess run it back. Yeah. All right, play first. Both colors, I think we got to keep it. We need lands, but I can't mull a hand that has both colors with a deck like this. I don't think that's going to work great for us. All right, good rip there. Good to get it going. Start with the Raider too. It's great. Start picking apart that hand. especially if they let us untap here, because we know they have 2 of those exile a tapped creature card. Yeah. Keeping it back. All right, I'll do the Raider. Let's see what they got. All right, so we got Crash and Burn, and they just got a bunch of lands. So I almost don't want to attack into that, but I think we will, because I got more action than they do. And if I was going to trade anything, I guess I'd rather trade that, because our mana is going to be busy for a while too. So that's fine. Scry's actually big for him when they just got a grip full of lands. But Raider hitting was huge. And then Oil Gorger next turn is going to be huge too. Sure. That's sensible. So, they can activate the Scouter. I can attack with Surveyor though, so they don't even look particularly good here. So yeah, we'll just fire up Surveyor and leave up Spin Out. And I think I'm just going to kill Assailant now. And the reason that is because if I do it on their turn, they can activate the Scouter. Whereas now they have to rip another creature, and if they do, I have another Spin Out, so it seems okay to me. This like doesn't give them an opportunity to... I mean, I guess they can sack the land and make a pilot. I don't really care about that. Because then at least I can get in with the Oil Gorger. They can only activate that as a sorcery. We're going to just do the Gorger and get in there. Makes sense. We still get in for 4. We have max speed. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Don't really care about that. Oh, Boommobile. Any target too. So I've got, let's see. It's kind of hard to do the math on this. Just imagine it's free. So just look at the exhaustibility. So I can deal 1, 2, 3. Not enough for lethality yet. So let's just get in there. So if they take 5, then we do have lethal, right? 6 mana. No, I don't quite have lethal yet, so that's all right. We're just going to inflate. All right. All right. Okay, that's good. Definitely like the Feel the Flames. I mean, everything, I feel like most of the things we've seen, it's going to deal with. Not that, deals with that. Deals with the Glider, deals with Scouter even, deals with Pilot, deals with a ton of the stuff they showed us in game 1. So yeah, that's going to be worth it. And I mean, Siphon Fuel gains life, which is good, but paying 5 mana to kill their 3 drops, not going to do it. So we'll run it back. All right, we have both colors. We got to keep it. So we'll do the specialist first. So we can do the Raider, which we will. Steal an instant or sorcery, which is huge. Just so huge. Oh yeah, that's so good. They do have that mech cycle, which is good, but yeah. This Gestalt Raider, I mean, it's so important for us. The attack, yeah, I was gonna say. I think I actually would have taken it. So I think we just Road Rage. And then, yeah. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Because now we get to do our 7-2, which puts him in a real bad spot. I mean, this is lethal next turn with the specialist. Yeah. They're toast. I mean, I have to spin out, so I guess it's not lethal, but they're still toast. All right, sweet, good. We'll see you for round 3. We're on the draw. Man, this hand is so good with the black mana. I think I'm gonna risk keeping it. No black mana with some black cards and stuff. I mean, I really lucked out. Honestly, really lucked out getting the mana there. Okay, I think I'm... trading 2 for 3 damage is not great, but I suppose we're the aggro deck, so I'm gonna go for it. All right, best use of mana now is the Surveyor, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take it because I'm playing Far Fortune, so I want to get some engine stuff going here. So this still works. I can still... Oh, that's a good one. Only costs 5 mana too. Jeez, it's a big dude. All right, so we do Far Fortune, attack with Surveyor, and go to 2. And then block. I have a lot of removal, but I'm gonna need to find it pretty right quick. Yeah, because I got their 9/7 online now. Oh, well, Sideswipe will do it. Well, this is actually interesting. Yeah, this works fine. Okay, I like this actually. So we go land, we go Bookmobile, we add, I guess, red. Well, that's Doesn't work perfect, does it? Because I'm not going to be able to do Thrill Seeker plus Sideswipe, but with Sideswipe, sacking the Bookmobile, I get to draw a card. And we're going to kill Tarian. Yeah, that works out. So Bookmobile, exhaust, kill Wretched Doll. Okay. So I'll add red. And then we'll exhaust for 1. Kill that. And then we go Sideswipe, kill this, sack this, draw a card. And get in with these two, I guess. Guess I can just get in with the Far Fortune. Great. Wait. Why did we not get... Oh, it can only increase once a turn. Well, the Mammoth's a big problem too. Stall Raider, huh? This has reach, but it just has lifelink. Well, this has Death Touch, so that'll work. Saddle for 5, so they can saddle it. Yeah. All right, let's do Raider plus Thrill Seeker. All right. Well, at least they're out of action. And we have max speed now, so that's sweet. And then Oil Gorger can attack into Summoner much better, so that's good. So all our sources deal 1 more damage too. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Jeez. It's not the rip we wanted. This is okay though. Yeah, it's really not bad. Are they actually going to attack with the Mammoth? Wow. Just to get that extra body? Okay. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but... Chandra, not bad. So we can do the Old Gorger. I mean, that's huge because of the lifelink. And then I can still attack with Raider too. Yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, they're in a pretty tough spot here. They basically have to double block Raider. We get to kill the Jaguar. Wait, let me make sure I'm reading this right. If a source you control would do damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus 1 instant. Yes. So it should kill the 4/4. Okay. Great. Death Touch Rat. Not that big of a deal though. They have to block with the Summoner. Yeah, we just go Chandra here. Do I even want to show them Chandra? I really don't. I don't know if it matters, but it's basically, I can attack with Oil Gorger plus Surveyor. We probably just do that. I shouldn't have highlighted their reach creature, but it's not that big of a deal. It's still going to die. We're still gaining life. It's an interesting choice because the engine rat. I mean, it just makes them lose life, so I guess that makes more sense. They want to keep their bigger dudes. They got a sweet deck. Got a really sweet deck. I mean, they've been ripping well, but that is a sweet deck. All right, so we'll do Chandra. This doesn't have trample, right? No. All right, so we can discard, and then we drew the spin out, so that's great. And then we'll pass. I mean, obviously this is a tough match because they're ripping pretty well. They draw fight spell too off the top. They literally went. Did they go 6/6 reach into fight spell? If so, good on them, because that's insane. What did they draw? Like, do I need to keep Chandra here? I probably don't. Because otherwise I feel like, I guess I could double block. Yeah, let's do that. All right, that worked pretty well. Oh, that's a tough one. And then immediately rip another one. Well, that's good. Let's make a vehicle here. Yeah, and then these three. They double block, don't we just kill them? I was gonna say. So now I can spin out one of the elephants. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then we can do Surveyor, Exile. Wow. Jeez. I don't like how well my opponent was ripping there. They were ripping well. Down a couple Lightning Strike for a more powerful removal. That seems so wrong because you can just kill your opponent with it. But look at the fat they've got in there. They've got some serious beef. They've got some serious beef that I need to deal with. They've got little dudes I need to deal with too, though. And the 9/7 is actually a big deal. Like our 6 toughness killer stuff don't do anything against that. But they've got multiple, yeah. Kind of feeling like we cut the Lightning Strike. That seems so wrong. But to bring in the Crash and Burn, because it's still like relatively efficiently costed, and it can deal with the 6/6, the 4/2/4, I guess, the 4/4, the 5/5. Not this thing. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, and they've got Gestalt Raider too, which is great, as we know, because we have 2 of them. Yeah, wow. Well, could go to 14 creatures. Still have that choice. Still have the choice. If I want to cut like a Surveyor, it just seems wrong. I feel like I need them. I need 15 creatures, I feel like, so running it back. I'm going to need to tactically use some removal here, though. That's for sure. Because they got some good beef in there. All right, one lander's not going to do it. I don't want to keep this, but that's what we got. So we'll cut one of these surveyors, I think. Yeah. At least this has evasion, I guess. All right, good rip there. So can do the Raider first. I mean, Surveyor does more damage, so maybe that's better, but I don't know. Well, I don't mind seeing that. Yeah, let's do well, yeah, let's do Raider. I want to see what they got. I want to see their hand. I got to know what I'm dealing with because we got 2 spin outs too. So no, just a bunch of beef. Okay, well, the good news is we can deal with the beef. Bad news is they're going to be attacking with a dude here, probably. No, they're probably leaving it back now that I think about it. Oh, wait, this taps for mana too. Man, that's good. Yeah, they're going to play some beefy dudes next turn, huh? Okay. All right, well, we're going to have to save some spin outs here. Okay. Gosh, that's good. All right, so we'll spin out that. All right, to spin out the Ketrodon. There's a lot of spinning out. A lot of spinning my wheels here. And, all right, I'm actually going to attack. I need to get my engines going. I do have a life linker. They can activate the bike and attack me, which isn't optimal, but if they do that, at least I get to get in with my Raider again, which I feel like is probably worth it. Yeah, they don't even want to do that, so that's good. Let's see. All right, well, Pilot's not bad against their 9/7. That's true. So we can do Surveyor plus Pilot. That Summoner Heaven reaches. Pretty big deal. Wonder how many of these they have. It's an uncommon too. They got a lot of sweet uncommons. All right, well, we got the side swipe. That's pretty slick, actually. So, can do this. Kill this. And we'll do Chandra. Oh, I should have done it with the vehicle instead. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Not the end of the world, but I could have drawn a card. I think that would have been better. Are they out of fat yet? Oh, that's harsh. All right, well, it's a start. It's not a great start, but it's a start. It says vigilance too. Man, that's so good. It's a vehicle. It's not even destroy target artifact. Youch. All right, I need to stop on combat. Or while the attack trigger's on the stack, I guess. If they saddle it. Oof. This is so brutal. This is so brutal. No trample, right? Okay, thank goodness. I can attack. Oh, hopefully this works. All right, so kill that. And then crew this dude, I guess. Oof. All right, well, okay. I don't have enough artifacts is the main issue, but yeah. You can get vehicles back too. At least it's creature cards only. I don't even know what to do here. Like I can do the Deathless Pilot. I'm gonna have to do double blocks, aren't I? Like I can do Deathless Pilot and it blocks the 10-8 with no abilities, but for the other stuff, well, maybe it's okay. Chump. But double blocking the Gravestalker is not great for me either. 3, 5, so it still kills it. Yeah. Because they're going to get back their 6/6 and gain life here too. I wonder if that's my best block here. Well, I guess, you know, that's actually not bad. So we double block the Summoner with the Raider and the Pilot, and then let Chandra die. And then at least I've got Oil Gorger to go over top with no reach. Oh no, the thing they're playing has, of course, the thing they're playing has reach. Oh god. Oh god. We are just getting so brutalized. We are just getting so brutalized. I don't even have max speed. Maybe I reach. Lock there. $10-8. Take 12? Man, that doesn't seem very good. Geez, Curse Cloth Wrapping seems pretty good when your opponent, like me, is playing a bunch of removal. Guess I could have had that card, but it felt slow for us, but man, it's absolutely incredible for my opponent. Just completely game breaking. And I don't even think I have any answers for it. That's the bummer. All right, I got it. You're drawing a bunch of action. Okay. Let's, geez, I have no idea how we won game one. Feels like we absolutely should not have won game one. All right, well, Maximum Overdrive, I guess, seems kind of good. But what do I cut for it? Same dilemma. At least this trades with their fatties, that's true. Could cut a Surveyor. Are they even playing instants and sorceries? Are they playing any instants and sorceries? I feel like we haven't seen one. All right, I'm going to cut a Raider, I guess, and do a Maximum Overdrive. Is that right? Jeez. Man, that's ugly, but might need it. No ways to deal with artifacts, right? Absolutely no ways. I'm not playing Ancient Vendetta to get rid of it, am I? No, I can't do that and win. There's no way I can do that and win. 14 creatures, it's light. Yeah. Tough match. If they don't draw the wrappings, I think we have a chance. If they do draw wrappings, we have no chance. Keep, not a great one, but a keep. Best use of mana. I think we'll play the Surveyor. This one deals more damage, but the Surveyor being inflatable, I think is better. Obviously, we have to race. We have no chance of trying to survive the late game. All right. Missing land drop here is pretty harsh. Best use of mana, Surveyor. We'll play it and pass. All right. I think I trade here. I guess because I'm mana starved, I have to make trades. I don't want to, but I'm mana starved. I can't do it any way differently. Can only do that to activate abilities. I better remember that. Jeez. Oof. Oof. Woof. Missing those land drops. All right. We got to We got to cast the most expensive spells there, or we can't do it. Just lets you surveil one every turn too. Oof. God, they got like everything against us here. So I can leave up, spin out. I think we'll do that. Still don't have the mana, I guess, so that's good. We'll do spin out. Hi, Lee. Okay, so we can play land. Can do Boom Mobile. We can only deal 1 damage. We can kill the Gas Guzzler. That's actually pretty good, I guess, but obviously it's not great. But considering I'm a little mana starved and only cruise for 2, it's probably worth it. Because then I can at least bash in. All right. Although I can give it Death Touch too. No, let's just come in and deal 1 to the Gas Guzzler, I guess. Because then then I'll have an attacker. I think it's worth it. Attacker, blocker. Surveil each turn is so good. All right. That's fine, I guess. All right. Sure. They do have the reach. No cards left in hand is pretty sweet, actually. So I can do the Specialist, and I can still pump once with the Surveyor. I think I'm actually going to do the Oil Gorger. All right. It's just, it makes the best use of mana here. It's a tough spot because they've got the reach. They're really getting a lot of value already out of that engine. All right. Not the end of the world. Gosh, that's so good. Okay. So, play. Can sideswipe. I've got specialists, which become 4/3, which is actually not terrible against him, but the Wretched Doll too. I think the play is going to be specialist. Play land and activate Boommobile specialist. Then we can get in. They don't have a good block, so we can at least start getting our engines going. And we have maximum overdrive defensively, offensively, so this is actually pretty good for us. I do feel like we kind of need to get in there, though, is the problem. It's kind of a surprising block, to be honest, but I love it. Super helpful. It gets rid of the reach dude, too, so that's kind of brutal. And then I can do sideswipe to blow up Tyrion, but I got to keep my Boommobile even though it draws a card. So I'm guessing we probably dump the specialist. I want this cat to stop purring. I guess petting it's probably not going to help. There we go. I guess petting it makes it stop purr. I mean, at least they take a turn off, sort of, if they do the Vanguard. I guess that's good. They don't have a reach creature currently. I have a 7/7 Boommobile. That's pretty good. They can double block it with the bike and the doll. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Especially if their plan was to double block. So yeah, I think we play. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. It's aggressive, but our opponent's average card in deck is just so vastly superior to ours that I feel like we need to do it like this. Like no way they're taking it. What? Wait. Well, I guess I should have inflated the surveyor. Whoops. That was so unexpected of them to take that there. All right, that's 6/6 reach. I mean, we still have the Boommobile, so they have to tap out for this. That's big. It's a big deal. Ooh, Chandra, that's huge. Yeah, that's really good. Because I can activate Boommobile. Yeah, I think we obviously we got to get in there. if I attack with the Oil Gorger 2, they probably block the Catcher down, so we'll just get him for 7. They can double block with that in the Vanguard. I'll kill the Catcher down. That's the best I got. Yeah, auto-allocate damage in the worst possible way. Okay. I mean, I guess the plan at this point is get Chandra to have an emblem and then spit out and lightning bolt each turn and hope that's good enough. They don't have reach anymore. I guess that's good news. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's absolutely tolerable. I can trade with Surveyor. I'm all right with that. Don't love it, but there's no trample, right? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a rough one, but that's all right. Still okay. Discard the land. Do that. Cycle. All right. Not what we wanted, but that's okay. All right. Don't miss anything, so I guess that's good. We can still trade with the Jaguar. I think I'm gonna let them hit with the doll because I'm not going to emblem anyway, so that's fine. We'll make that trade and let Chandra get hit. All right, spin out's not bad. All right, discard. That's okay, I guess. But I probably just want to loot that away too, huh? Oh, man, it's a tough one. Their average top card is so much better than ours. Well, I can get in with Oil Gorger. It's probably worth it. Okay. Their average top card is better than mine, so I don't think waiting them out for the Chandra plan is going to work anymore. But I kind of want to see how they go about doing this. Are they going to attack me or are they going to attack Chandra? All at Chandra's okay. It means I can spin out the doll and keep Chandra alive. Or I can save the spin out for a big creature. They only have one card left, though. I'm going to do the doll. Vanguard might be smarter. But, yeah. There's a decent argument I should have killed Vanguard instead. Yeah, we don't like that. So we get in. so I have the surveyors on, so we can use that at least. Yeah, because I can still play land here too. Pilot's good. So then they can't kill Spark Hunter. And they, yeah. All right, so they still have to pay a lot of mana. So if I play land, I can do Pilot, but I probably want to do Surveyor first. Okay, and then I've got Specialist, so I can do that next turn for some extra haste. That's weird. Oh, I see. Okay, that's not that big of a deal, because now they can't do their wrappings. Yeah, and they still have to do it with the Wood Gorger? All right. Well, that's good for us then. Because I can go special. I could do Surveyor first. And then I can go Specialist plus Pump It. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got Raider. It only hits instants and sorceries, though. So I wonder if best play is land, Specialist, and then we get in there. And I can exhaust, which is fine, I guess. Five. Maybe getting the Menace was better. They don't have, I mean, they can get back the Vanguard, I guess. They can do Gravestalker. Wow. That's pretty tough. Wait, they don't have any black mana, though. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have any black mana. That's not going to work. Unless they have it in their hand, but it's fine. Wow. Real lucky there. All right, so the play, we'll do the Raider first. See what they got. Ancient Vendetta. All right, that's weird, actually. Oh, they could name Spin Out. Wow. And they have Regal Imperiosaur in their hand, too. Wow. That is nasty. All right, well, I can get back the Pilot and play it. So we attack with both. They block. They can draw 2 cards. I think we still have to do it. We'll sandbag the land for the Raceway, because I think we're good on lands. They can draw a bunch of cards here, but this is still a tricky spot for them, I feel like. Actually, yeah, that's a good way to do it. It keeps our Specialist alive, though. But I feel like I see the rationale. I do see the rationale. So we do Pilot, bring back, plus play it. So we've got 4 creatures, 2 life. They need to play... They basically need to play 3 creatures? I mean, they can play the Dinosaur, that's 2 blockers, and then they can Wrappings, get another one back, and then they have to have another one in hand. Wow, you know, it's unbelievable, actually, that we won this match. Our opponent's deck was so perfectly tuned to beat us. It's shocking that we won that. All right, we ended up going 2-1. Super hard fought victories there. I'm actually most shocked we lost against our round 1 opponent. I feel like that's the one that felt like would have been the easiest to win, was actually the one that we ended up losing. And then the 2 that were harder, we ended up winning. So that's insane. All right, Lumbering World Dragon, 3 mana, X4, or star 4, power equal number of lands you control. That's usually good. When it attacks or enters or attacks, search your library. Wow, and it just ramps. That's a great card. It accrues for 4, but that's really good. Just the ramp every time it enters or attacks is some serious deck thinning. I like that. Roadside Blowout's good. Run Over. That's cool. Spin Out, the Jaguar, all good. I'd take the World Wagon just for the ramp aspect, because there's so many green fatties you want to cast, like our last opponent. Demonic Junker, affinity for artifacts. When it enters for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. If a creature you controlled was destroyed this way, put for each player, destroy up to 1. Okay, I see. So if you destroy one of your creatures, it gets 2+1/+1 counters. But otherwise, it's an affinity for artifacts thing that kills one of your opponent's creatures, which is really good. So I could see slamming that. This Ketradon, I mean, green, I can see why green's the color to play. It's a slow format, so just jam as many fatties as you can. Salvation Engine. Okay, 5 mana, 6/10. Buff all your artifact creatures, and whenever it attacks, return up to 1 target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. That is insanely good, especially for the cost. Easy pick. This Haunt the Network is fun too. I really like this card. I could see winning with that being a lot of fun. But yeah, I'd slam the Salvation Engine. That card seems so good. Gear Hulk, 4 mana, 4/4, first strike, trample. Enter, search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and or enchantment cards, mana value 1 or less, reveal and put them in your hand. Well, I guess if you get it early, you could hopefully find those 1 or less artifact creatures and or enchantment cards. There's not a lot of them. You can even think about nesting. Bot is 1 or less. Yeah, I don't know about less than 1 in this format too. That would be a tough one to get full value from, but 4/4 first strike trample for 4 is obviously very good. Salacrian Armor, I got beat up by that card in a match too. That card's good. Hazard of the Dunes is legit. All the reach, but easy bright glass Gear Hulk there for sure. All right. And finally, well, Boommobile played really well. Definitely won me the match. Yeah. Yeah, in game 1 it came in and killed a 3/1 and then blew up their 9/7. And in game 3, it was my attacker that ended up trading and blowing some stuff up. So that worked really well. All right. Well, thankful to go 2-1 there. There was some real tough matches. We'll see you for the next one.